I am going to be explaining how I got my answer for 21. And to me, this right here represents an alkene. And if we look at the alkene on the actual slide, we can see that it has 4 main peaks. And to me, this one also has 4 main peaks. And you can see here, the carbon chain is longer than what we were given, which is what I'm going to assume caused for the differences in these peaks. We have the different bond stretches, and you can see here they line up with this, and I chose this because the wavelength of the transmittance lines up perfectly of that of an alkene. You can see here we're at 3,000 roughly, and this one's roughly at 3,000 for the H to C stretch. Same, if you go a little bit above, you can see the other H to C stretch, that's just SP. It's very close and very similar. Even the short little guy here, that's the C triple bond to C stretch. It's just above 2,000. And if we go just above 2,000 on here, it's right here. And it's also, the transmittance is roughly 50. This one's a little bit shorter than 50, but it's very similar. Then we go on to examine the H to C sp3 bend. This is a little different, which I think is because it's not as long of a carbon chain. So I think that's why this varies a little bit. You can see it's very similar. However, this region is not really marked, but it's still very similar. Then we go to the HC bend, which is a long one. This one's really long, and it lines up right about 500, which is where this alkene lines up. And that is how I got this one to be this alkene.